What is going on? I feel like I cooked something, but there's nothing on the plate. I'm witnessing greatness right now. Literal chills. I don't know if you can see it. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sam. If you like this sort of thing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more. But today we're here for The Expanse Season 1, Episode 8. It's been a week since I last watched The Expanse. I think last episode was a bit more of a setup. To set up episodes 8, 9, and 10 because Miller was fired, found out through a friend of his that while Anubis, the ship, didn't make it to Eros, a shuttle of something, Anubis 1A, did make it to Eros and is still there, racking up parking fees or whatever. So Miller is on his way to Eros. Our crew, the Rocinati crew, are out to look for Lionel Polanski. I believe he's also either in Eros or near Eros, so they're headed that way as well. There's a chance our two storylines are gonna merge sometime soon. Maybe this episode, maybe next episode. We'll see. Kristen talked with Holden's mother, and there's a lot of back and forth, trying to one up each other and whatnot. But the conclusion she reached was that Holden has mommy issues, but he isn't really a terrorist mastermind kind of a person. But I forget that other guy's name, goddamn. Did I write it? The other UN guy. He's like, no. Holden has teamed up with Fred Johnson, has faked his transponder code, and is headed towards Eros. So that screams a terrorist to him. So he has deployed a Black Ops team, and he wants to take Holden completely off the board. So that's gonna happen. We learned that Kristen's son was killed by OPA during an insurgency. Her going after OPA so vehemently is almost very personal. So there's also that angle. That explains why she's so ruthless about all this. She's also very protective of Earth and thinking for its best interest, sure, but there's also something personal pushing her. That's about the gist of what happened last episode. Now this episode, I feel like we're gonna accelerate now because, again, multiple storylines are starting to come together. We're reaching the end of the season as well. So let's just watch. Let's go to Season 1, Episode 8. I think this is where we left off, seeing Miller, right?
First time? First time what? First time in space. Oh.
So Miller's first time in space. Is he lying?
Develop a natural agoraphobia.
Oh.
From living underground in the tunnels, used to the wide open spaces. I've been flying once a month for the past year and a half.
Salesman?
No, I'm preparing myself for the Naboo.
Marvin.
Ooh.
You guys are gonna get on this big ship. Ride out the great beyond.
Mm-hmm.
For 100 years.
Oh, that is the Naboo. Right. With the 100-year or so mission these Mormons are going to, a completely different star system, I believe.
Get out there. It's not. Nobody really knows what's out there. Can't come back.
Well, you're right about not coming back.
You know what's out there?
God has just revealed to us that we haven't finished our search yet.
Damn. Just giving up your life.
Shit.
Yeah, of course it does. True faith is a risk. And with great risk comes...
Yeah, I know the rest.
But that's not a given. With great risk comes great reward. That is absolutely not a
Be
given.
getting out at just the right time.
Shit is gonna hit the fan, so maybe it's for the better that they're leaving. For them. And maybe for everyone else. I'm just kidding.
The only thing we got here is the
Just
lovely
leaving it there.
Delta asteroid Bravo Alpha 834024112.
I mean, the camera just enough, cut it off. The top wouldn't be visible. Something could have grabbed it if it was done practically.
4112.
No
Yeah.
life pod, no emergency habitat, nothing.
These were the coordinates we were given.
Alex, take her around. Let's have a look-see.
That's a huge rock. There's a crevice. There's a cave.
Right there. Beside that crevasse.
Crevasse. I said crevice. Crevasse. Okay. Or did they actually see?
Inside that crevasse.
Yeah, there's a shadow. There's something there. Yeah. What is that?
It's some sweet parking job. It's barely registering on the scopes.
It's a stealth ship.
It's a stealth ship. Whoa. In B834, whatever, a crazy parking job of a stealth ship, just like the one that killed the Donager.
Once it killed the Donager.
Ooh.
Kind of want to blast it.
Easy there, partner. These things tend to shoot back.
Hard as well. They shoot back hard. Whoa, what the fuck? This is the Naboo? I could have sworn we've never been shown that, right? I would remember seeing that. What the fuck? It's a large gold statue? Which is also a ship or something? Like, or maybe the ship will carry it? I don't know. Maybe I'll find out. This station is so impressive.
This is as far as you got.
Encrypted?
Level 4 MCRN encryption. If I poke the wrong node, I'll wipe out all the data.
A lot of Martian soldiers gave their lives for this information. I need to know why.
I just hope I can trust him. You know, he turned his back on the UN on Earth. I'm so like torn with him, you know? That flashback didn't help. But
I need you to look at something.
Kind of busy.
so cool.
EMF reflection practically zero across all main bands. It's nice stealth tech.
Who has ships like that?
Mars, of course. This is not a design I've seen before. It must be one of the new ones.
It's not Martian.
No one else builds stealth. No one else can afford to.
How can Mars afford to?
This is what Fred Johnson sent you out here to find.
I don't think he knew it was out here.
Bullshit. A gay stealth ship sitting next to a rock. Looks just like a rock unless you know exactly where to look. You guys are out here to salvage this.
We're not on the salvage mission.
Or maybe the Lionel Polanski was in it. And Fred Johnson did have something to do with this. Just a note here. Pin it. It's not accurate, I don't think.
Fred Johnson is a terrorist. You can't.
We're not on a salvage mission.
But the hull seems to be intact. There could still be air inside.
We're going in.
Remember what happened the last time we went into one of these?
I was about to say that same thing.
Guns of our own.
True. Because this ain't just a shuttle. This has powerful guns.
And meet your new bodyguard.
He so much as breaks his toenail. We actually know from this rock.
Whoa.
Sure thing, Skipper.
I'm liking Amos more and more each episode. It's crazy. At first it was a little hard, but it's probably going to end up being one of my favorite characters. Oh, this never gets old. And I love that they keep showing all this, you know? They can just be like, yeah, you know how this works. We don't have to show it. But they keep showing it. All right, Amos. They didn't even change his helmet.
Connection is good.
Alex gets to spend time with his ship, making love to it or something, whatever the fuck he does. Manual do. Blood? That looks kind of black. Maybe it's the color grading or something, but... the camera itself is almost like a character, you know? But it's affected by the scenes as well.
The latch is broken from the inside.
Someone forced their way out of this.
Out of it, yeah. Huh? Wait. Maybe I'm jumping the gun. What, Julie Mao on this? Was this the... Because this floating full body suit thing was there with Julie Mao on the ship in episode 1. Another pin. Let's just keep going.
This is a Belter suit.
Belter suit, okay.
This is definitely not a belt.
Man, I can't remember what the suit looked like in episode 1. It's not a Belter ship. Way too advanced. Scopuli. There you have it.
Guess that explains what happened to the crew of the Scopuli.
They were kidnapped.
This is the ship. The one that killed the can.
What's it doing here? That's his guess. Doesn't have to be true. But like, there were multiple, right? What's it doing here? So if this is one of those ships that destroyed the Canterbury, then it can't be the Julie Mao one, can it? Let me think about the timeline here. Something from Phoebe that scientist discovered is getting shipped. Scopuli with Julie Mao in it is sent to intercept it. Something happens in the middle, and that middle part is kind of what we see with Julie Mao. And then ships start blowing up. So no. So this obviously this wasn't the ship that Julie Mao was in. It's just very similar circumstances. That's so interesting. After blowing up the Canterbury and then going after the Donizer, this one just comes and lands behind this rock, and Fred Johnson knows exactly where to look for it. What is going on?
Check the ships.
Unless this is a coincidence, right? Fred Johnson was actually looking for Lionel Polanski, and the last signal was from here, and it just somehow, instead of that, they find this. How likely is that? Not very.
I'm gonna check engineering, see what shape the reactor's in.
I'll go with you. Painless, take the flight deck. We need to check the ship's systems and logs. Take him with you. Come on, Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird.
Flight deck's gotta be upstairs. After you.
Man, this guy cannot be trusted. He's gonna do something. And what if somehow he leaves them stranded there, goes to the ship, Rocinante, threatens Alex to fly away?
What do you got for me?
I missed something as I was speaking. Recon drone. Oh, look at the lighting. They've done so well with the visuals as well.
I didn't exactly sign on to the camp to make friends.
What did you sign
Why
on
did you
to?
sign on to the can?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to have conversations like this one.
I
You picked a strange time to be chatty.
think he's kind of nervous, that's why.
Remember McDowell's glass cats?
So you do know something.
Those figurines in his office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One time late shift, I caught him like petting them. He said he was cleaning them and that they were investment grade antiques.
All the airlocks are open.
All of them.
This ship was vented on purpose.
Why though?
Hangar bay's empty too. Should be a short-range shuttle parked there, but it ain't.
Folks, I do believe somebody got away.
This is the deck.
Looks like we got a safe.
Great. Another goddamn safe.
It's always one.
Naomi, there's battery backup on the control panel. All systems green. You want me fire up the reactor? This will go quicker if we had some lights.
Yeah, just warm it up.
Something bad could happen, man.
Someone cut through the hatch.
Someone cut through it? What is up with this ship? There's just so many questions. So weird. Everything about this is so weird.
The reactor was shut down properly.
Manually by
Why
someone.
did someone need to break in to do it?
There's so many questions. Wait. I need to write a lot of things down, actually.
Naomi,
Wait.
Naomi?
In episode 1, Julie Mao saw something almost exactly like this, but it was all lit up and something popped out of it. It was something like this. So was Julie Mao on this exact ship after all? Because something did break in, as far as I can remember, in episode 1. Man, before going into episodes 9 and 10, maybe I should rewatch from episode 1 to episode 8, because all of the things that have been shown is definitely going to be important for that. But like something, someone, some group of people were trying to break into the ship that Julie Mao was in. She was running, floating, running, and something very similar looking to this, but it was more lit up and prettier looking. I remember I even commented that it looked so pretty. Like a video game, it looked so pretty, the lights were so pretty, and something popped out. It was just like this. What are those things all around it? Those don't look, so this is, like those don't look normal in this setting. Like they shouldn't be there. You know? What is that? Is that the bio fucking thing? Where were they headed? I mean, Amos was like, the reactor can still be turned on. She like start warming it up. Is that a reactor? I'll just call it a reactor for now. I don't know. Has weird, like biological looking things. That looks like in the forest you go, you know, and there's a wooden log, like a big wooden log or something, and there's mushrooms and shit and moss and stuff that grows. That's what it looks like. Yeah, look at that. It's almost like moss and weed and, you know, mushrooms and shit that grow sometimes. It looks like that. Are we dealing with fucking space fungus or something? Look at that. Yeah. What is that? That definitely does look like what I described it as, but in space.
Tycho Station pinged the Nathan Hale approximately 4 hours ago. They wanted to know why a UNN battleship was headed straight for them.
What were they told?
Plausible story about reactor malfunctions and an urgent need for temporary dock.
James Holden. We learn nothing from the dead man.
Secretary General's orders.
You'll turn him into a martyr.
James Holden will be killed in random street violence on Eros, the murder capital of the belt. Wrong.
That's the Martian ambassador.
What now?
Frank DeGraff was found dead in his home this morning.
Suicide or?
He took his own life. Jesus.
Wait. Killed himself? I'm gonna give that a question mark. Maybe he was killed, but then made to look like a self-deletion. This is a much bigger ship than I anticipated, or I thought when we first saw it.
Another soul on board. No bodies, no people, nothing.
Yeah, they escaped somehow. There's not a shuttle there as well. There's a place for shuttle, but no shuttle, so they escaped through there. Julie Mao wasn't on this, maybe something similar to this. And maybe these new stealth ships, they all have that ball round thing. Oh! That's alive! Wait. Yeah, they're shifting, growing and shifting. What is this, Venom? What? The black and blue thing I'm gonna write is quote-unquote alive, it seems. And this is the color scheme, the most prominent color scheme for the Expanse, right? Black and blue. Like this black and blue.
I can check the logs for you.
You're not gonna do shit.
Can't have you sneaking into comms and calling someone
Yeah.
you shouldn't.
Do not dare touch
Feel free to
anything.
try, though.
Okay, wait a minute. What caused this? This was dormant, it seems. It's looking dormant, and then it comes to life. What is going on? What's triggering this? Is humans being near that this, whatever this is, there's two humans near it. Did that activate something? Like this thing, whatever this is? This has taken such a wild turn.
Nothing even close. It's stealth tech stuff.
The ship's called the Anubis.
Whoa! This is the Anubis?
The ship's called the Anubis.
Wait a minute. What? I swear, before going to episode 9, I'm gonna watch all episode 1 to 8, all of it, just to prepare, because what the fuck is even happening right now? Wait a minute. So, fuck it. I'm gonna use as many paper as needed. Let me just cook for a second, and then I'll give you my thoughts, okay? There's Phoebe. They were transporting something. Scopuli, crewed by Fred Johnson, or maybe even Anderson Dawes. Both of them know about it, maybe. Man, these are the kinds of stuff that I need to be on moving forward now, you know? But for now, what I'm writing down is Scopuli, crewed by Fred Johnson, as he said, was sent to intercept this, and Julie Mao asked to be involved in this. According to Anderson Dawes, she asked for this, right? So she knew something. Now there's the Anubis, which we found out. But when Miller found out about the Anubis, it wasn't pegged as a stealth, ship with firepower, whatever was it? I don't remember that being the case. If it is, I'll find out soon, I guess. But Anubis was then sent to intercept, right? Now, who crewed the Anubis? Because what Miller found was Scopuli was going to a certain place, and Anubis pretty much headed the same way they would intercept at one point. That's where the Scopuli crew kind of disappeared. And this ship they're on right now, one of the ones that blew up the Kant and Donager, the stealth vessel, this is the Anubis? So the first scene in episode 1, it had to be on this ship, right? It wasn't the Scopuli. And as far as we know up to now, through Miller, Anubis was intercepting the Scopuli. And this ship clearly has the round thing with the blue stuff around it. It was just dormant, and as soon as now people are around, it's starting to activate again or come to life. It looks like life and not a machine or some kind of a reaction or something. It looks like it's, it was sleeping and it wakes up kind of thing. People clearly escaped. There's also that jumpsuit, that spacesuit floating in the hallways that we saw in episode 1. It's also here. This is a mess that I've made here. Like a diagram of some sort. It's like, okay, so Phoebe, the scientist, had to get it off Phoebe to be looked at or whatever immediately. So they were transporting something, the bioweapon or something, I don't know. And Scopuli, crewed by Fred Johnson, which Julie Mao wanted to be in, was sent to intercept it. And Anubis, for some reason, also went to intercept the Scopuli on his track. So Scopuli was on his way to intercept whatever came out of Phoebe, and Anubis intercepted Scopuli, which was already going to intercept something. This is kind of a convoluted way of thinking about it, but Anubis apparently succeeds. Scopuli is just then a trap laid out, and Julie Mao gets taken into the Anubis. But then the Anubis is this stealth ship that killed the Canterbury and the Donizer. What is going on? I feel like I cooked something, but there's nothing on the plate. I need more information. Let's just continue watching. That does look like what Julie Mao saw, man.
Anubis.
Anubis.
Spelled Anubis.
Uh-huh.
It's pronounced Anubis.
Anubis.
Egyptian god of the dead.
Yeah.
Anubis works too.
You're gonna want to get smacked? She's like springing to life.
Right, so
What
the crew
is
of
that?
this badass ship boards the Scopuli, uses it as bait to nuke the cans.
Then spaces the crew, except for Lionel Polanski, who somehow survives, gets control, and then
He powers down, vents the ship, and then leaves a nuclear missile, state-of-the-art stealth fighter tied to a rock.
that makes sense to anybody?
Absolutely not.
Why would he just leave? I'm missing something here.
I just accessed the nav. Whoever was on this ship was headed to Heroes from Phoebe Station.
Lopez said they found everyone on Phoebe dead. Some toxic spill or something. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
That blue thing?
I'm getting a real bad feeling about this.
Wait, so the Anubis. Man, Amos has me saying it Anubis. It's Anubis. Anubis was going to Eros, or on its way to Eros, from Phoebe. So these stealth ships that are suddenly started attacking, they came from Phoebe. What is going on? What is going on? So Miller only had half of the data because maybe he didn't pay attention to where they came from. He only looked at where they were headed because he was so tunnel visioned on the Scopuli and Julie Mao. So he only paid attention to the fact that the Scopuli and the Anubis intercepted. The Martians, they before coming towards our crew, they came from Phoebe, found everyone dead there. Actually, I never wrote that down. It's alive, man. It's alive, man. It's like breathing, like pulsing, you know?
I think it's absorbing energy from the reactor.
It is the reactor, okay. So that's what Julie Mao saw. She had to be on this ship, right?
We have to kill the power. Stand by.
They were just wondering why was the reactor shut down manually following full procedure. Nothing is wrong. This is why. And it's not that this thing just came to life suddenly because there's people around or whatever. They turned on the reactor and then this thing started pulsating and stuff. So it's energy hungry. That's why the reactor was turned off. Huh. Who did it? Julie Mao? Did Julie Mao succeed to do
For a
that?
second, it felt like that pain was.
It was alive.
It was alive.
Alex, we encountered a possible biohazard. We need full decontamination.
I was gonna let y'all back aboard without it.
They're just gonna leave that ship there. They never opened the safe.
You're going to Eros, aren't you? Aren't you? If this Lionel Polanski is going to be anywhere, it's going to be there. I know that place. I gotta
The
move
murder
some
capital.
systems. Let me help you find him. And if I do, you let me walk.
No.
When we find Polanski, not before.
No. He's not walking away.
The objective was turning that ship into scrap.
Hell no.
Well,
Anybody except you.
Damn it. We're a bargaining ship. Why would you destroy something you control?
Because that ship is a weapon. Or Earth, or Mars, or anybody should have it. Torpedoes armed and ready. Fire.
Happily. Let's see this. The sound! Can I hear that again? Wow! Oh, there was a big rock. I thought the whole thing exploded, but no. That's that part. That's a big rock. Remember the can't, huh? Man, I was so scared that episode ended. I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Can I just fucking process everything that's just happened in like 20 minutes? This is... I was just talking about how, oh, this is the last 3 episodes of the season. Things are going to accelerate. Yeah. Yeah. What? I'm so happy. I'm witnessing greatness right now. I have chills just thinking about everything we just saw. Literal chills. I don't know if you can see it. Bro, let me process this, man. That thing was alive. Now, either way is crazy, right? Either the scientists discovered it, which means it already existed, which makes that an alien life form. So we're dealing with aliens of some kind, even though it looks like a fucking fungus. It's still alien fungus. That's crazy. Or the scientists made it and it kind of went rogue, or, it just spread rapidly. And it's a human-made problem, but it's alive in space. What can it do? We don't know yet. Maybe it can infect people like zombies, take control of ships and equipment. We don't know yet. We don't know what it even is. It's just alive. But it needs a power source, it seems. Some kind of a power source. Because as soon as they turned on the reactor, it sprung back to life. Now, that ship, stealth ship, was the Anubis, the infamous Anubis that we have been talking about since like episode 3. And the Anubis came from Phoebe, headed towards Eros, but then ended up here. What happened? We don't know. I am so flustered with everything that's going on. Eros station, there you go. Woo, that's a cool station. Let me see that again. Just built into the rock. Wow. Okay, there's Miller. At Eros, there's a map. I don't know if I can even understand it. Anubis. There it is. Anubis 1A. Because Anubis was on that rock that Rocinati crew just stumbled upon. Last episode, the guy that Miller was familiar with, he was like, Anubis isn't here, but Anubis 1A, the short-range shuttle, is. It's been sitting here for a while, racking up parking fees or whatnot. There's also Titan and stuff. We haven't really heard anything about these so far, right? And if we go back once again, there's a lot coming from Eros. Wait a minute. I had it wrong. Well, what the fuck was I talking about? Anubis came from Phoebe to Eros. But this here, Anubis 1A, it says its origin is Eros. Am I missing something? Maybe we'll find out.
I was wondering if you'd help me out. I'm looking for my ship. Yeah, the Anubis?
Check the board.
I did that. It's here. I'm just trying to make sure, did she fly it here, or did she maybe exchange it, for some other goods? Maybe to some lowlife.
We don't give out that info.
Yeah, it's just gone rogue now. Now that it's not a cop. There it is. Lionel Polanski. Could it be that Lionel Polanski, which is such an obviously fake sounding name. Lionel Polanski is Julie Mao's fake name. And Fred Johnson knew Julie Mao. And that's the contact that he's looking for. Because maybe me doubting Fred Johnson so much has kind of blinded me. But Fred Johnson was like, one survivor has reached back Lionel Polanski from this rock, this coordinate right here. Go and fetch him. Right? Now, according to episode 1, if my theory is correct, that's the Anubis, that was the ship shown in episode 1 that Julie Mao was in. And Julie Mao in Anubis, Anubis was in that rock that Fred Johnson gave the coordinates to. So, Lionel Polanski could be Julie Mao's code name or something. That's another pin there. Ah, it's that guy.
Sammy.
You seem sober. That's the biggest surprise of the night.
I was chasing down a lead.
Judging by the footprint on that Dockmaster's chest, I'd say he was stomping on a lead. Where's my damn hat?
Is his hat? Why? Why did he have it and he wore it so much? There's a story there somewhere.
Amy, what do you know about this kid? Why she's on Heroes?
Trust your gut before your head gets in the way.
Yeah, I used to spout off all kinds of bullshit back in the day. And now you're following this girl out to the ass crack of the solar system, huh? Get yourself fired. And what in your head even tells you that this girl's looking to get rescued? She could be hardcore OPA who'll put a bullet in your head the minute you knock on her door.
Yeah, she might.
From what he knows so far, she might.
No matter what I say.
He is obsessed.
No matter what you unravel.
Oh, he's gonna unravel something, all right.
That's all I got.
It's probably gonna be my ass when you check the logs. I knew you wouldn't say no for an answer.
There she is.
Lana Polanski, that's the name she used when she registered the shuttle. Someone with that name is registered with the Blue Falcon.
What's that? Where is it?
It's a flop house course side. But it's not a good place to get my top team.
I was right. So Fred Johnson knew about Julie Mao. Maybe Fred Johnson sent Julie Mao and Julie to board the Anubis at Julie Mao. And there's something there. Again, I need to rewatch episodes 1 to 8, but I was still right. Lionel Polanski is Julie Mao. Fred Johnson knew Julie Mao. They were in contact up recently. So she's not dead. She's just here hiding out from something, someone. Okay. Tycho?
We issued the request to dock for repairs claiming a reactor malfunction, but we believe they're deliberately altering their drive signature.
What's their ETA?
Roughly 2 days, sir.
It was 3 days before.
It's a real-time tactical record of the Donner battle, right down to the millisecond, with full sensor logs in and out. You're gonna want to see this for yourself.
Show us as well. Come on.
So what are you going to do now?
Come on, show us as well.
This is a place on level 6. It's
Please shut your word hole.
Word hole.
It is. Last place the name Lionel Polanski
Blue
showed up on the
Fa-
notes.
Sorry. Miller is on his way here because Sammy was like someone with the name Lionel Polanski is checked in here. So Miller ran to get here, and our Rocinante crew is here. In this episode, this episode is crazy. The craziest yet, probably. Yeah. This is the craziest episode yet. And we've had episode 1, episode 4, episode 6.
Who's here?
It's still record. They can't see his eye from outside, huh? Wait. So Ernright, that's his name. Ernright was like, we're gonna take Holden off the board. They're gonna kill him at Eros in a shady looking place, the murder capital of the belt, in a street fight gone wrong style. And they're in a very shady looking place right now. This guy just recorded Holden and Naomi, but Holden going into, he focuses on the blue, whatever this place, lagoon or something like this place, blue chip or something. So he recorded that and probably sent it back. Now they're gonna probably get jumped. This guy is the spy that Earth has. I think they were talking about how their spy was compromised or something earlier in this episode, if I recall correctly. Either this episode or last episode. Okay, so that kind of confirms it. He just sent the message, like the recording, that Holden is going into this blue thing. I forget it. How can I forget the name right now? Wait, there's a falcon. Lagoon? Blue lagoon? What? Blue falcon. Okay. So if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here. Obviously, they're gonna survive. But this is gonna be an exciting end-to-end episode. He's looking at them all, and then he's kind of moving away from them. He's like at a distance. Maybe Amos knows something is up. He looked kind of suspicious. They're building the tension so much. Man, this tension could cut right now. And the fact that it's so silent, there's no music, nothing. It's just so silent.
Help you? Looking for a friend who checked into a room here. Ron Polanski.
Another suspicious looking dude. They're just slowly getting surrounded. He's checking around. That's such a cool tip.
I got an Al Polanski in room 22.
Room 22. What's written here though? Oh, it is room 22. He sees it. He just got away. Poor guy. Wait a minute. So he's just looking around like, okay, everyone is in position now. I'm just gonna run. Just starts running. Alex was just out there. Oh, that's skillful. Okay, nice. What are you, a fucking gangster? They have guns, man. Multiple. How strong is that sofa? Mirror! Whoa. Calm down, Amos. They've crossed paths. Fine. Oh my god. Now he definitely recognizes Holden, that's for sure.
James Holden. Should just follow you around, don't kid. You a cop?
Used to be.
Not anymore.
It's not over. Oh my god, it's not over.
Hey, we need to talk.
You do need to talk, but...
Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm going up to room 22. Now, any second, there's going to be another group of thugs coming through that door, this time with badges. Touch me again. There's going to be another body on the floor.
Oh! Amos is impressed. I am impressed. Ah! This is the best episode so far. Hands down, man. All of them, Miller and our Rocinante crew, met up finally. Sure, there's a little bit of friction for now, but they're gonna get along. Hopefully. Now all of them are going to room number 22 to meet Lionel Polanski, Julie Mao. She's gonna be dead in her room, isn't she? They're gonna find her dead. And the Rocinante crew will be like, what the fuck? What's going on? And Miller will be pissed off. All this, and she just end up dead. And both of them will team up to be like, we need to know what happened, what's going on. And I think that's where this episode is gonna end. Okay. Now let's let the episode cook.
God, what's that smell?
Oh, she's dead. Sweat. Scopuli. Mm-hmm.
This might put up a bitch of a fight.
No, they were turning things off. Same as that reactor.
So that thing can infect humans. And since it seems to be feeding off of energy, Julie Mao is probably infected by that thing. And first she just kills everything that has energy, that emits energy. But human body also emits energy. We learned this in Matrix, right? So is this gonna turn into a space fucking zombie thing? What?
Nobody touch anything.
Yeah, don't touch anything. What's up with all that? That looks like the fucking fungus in The Last of Us. Oh God. He's gonna be devastated. That's where they fucking end the episode. Holy shit. Think about what I just fucking witnessed. Greatness, that's what. I can't believe this. How many times does it happen that the wildest thing that you could even imagine that a show can go, that a show's direction can go into, and the show goes even crazier? That almost never happens. This is an anomaly. I'm speechless. Man, remember at the beginning, I was like, man, my throat hurts, my fucking face hurts because of this fucking wisdom teeth. And I can't probably speak a lot. Seems I forgot that. What the fuck was this episode? We learned so much. And there's even more questions now, of course. That's how these mystery box kind of stories work. You get revelations, but those revelations add even more questions and more questions and more questions. Holy shit. So either Julie Mao offed herself, or that thing, fungus, space fungus, I'm just gonna call it. Oh, sorry. That space fungus thing completely took over, but then there was nothing else emitting power. So it just died off, or is dormant in her and she's dead. The second it detects power and stuff that it can leech off of, maybe it'll come back alive. That's the thing that the scientists found or discovered or created at Phoebe Station. And the Anubis was coming from Phoebe Station to Eros, the Scopuli. Oh, because the scientists at the Phoebe Station was like, we need to get a sample of this off here right now. So the Anubis probably had the sample on it, and it was on its way to Eros. Scopuli intercepted it. It got fucked up. Julie Mao ended up in the Anubis. That's the first scene of the first episode that we see. Then somehow she manages to turn the reactor off, turn everything off, get into a shuttle, vent the entire ship, the Anubis, and then gets into the Anubis 1A, and then fucks off to Eros. Then she gets here. By the way, she is Lionel Polanski. Gets this room and just shuts herself in here. So she already knew that she was also infected. But why? Why did all this happen? That's an even bigger mystery. There's still so many holes that need to be filled. Holes in my theory, holes in my thinking, right? Maybe the show will fill them in the next 2 episodes. There's 5 more seasons. Where the hell is this story even gonna go? Okay, so this is where we leave off episode 8. Yeah, I've written a lot. This is, yep, officially more notes than episode 6. Figures, because this is the fucking best episode so far. Bar none. There's no way. Now, if episodes 9 and 10 can even top this, goated first season. Holy shit. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Mr. Robot actually for the first time has a competition in my mind. Why is this series not more popular? What's going on? I mean, I say the same thing about Mr. Robot. It's just not for everyone, right? Like, it's just not going to be for everyone. But this must be for everyone. Come on, man. I cannot watch the next episode right now without rewatching everything up to here and being fresh. Probably today I'll rewatch everything up to here, and then tomorrow, if I can, hopefully I can. Work has been so insane. Like, my contract ends March 31 and I'm getting fucking cooked at work. So much work to do. But after March, I'm gonna just dive head first into this whole thing. Just boom, 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 boom. Record so much. By the end of March, we'll finish season 1 on the channel. April onwards, it'll be season 2. So yeah, whatever. This has been one of the craziest episodes of TV I've ever watched, let alone The Expanse. This has been the best episode of season 1 so far. I actually am itching to watch episode 9, but I really feel like I shouldn't. Anyway, for now, this has been season 1, episode 8 of The Expanse. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. Wow. And, and yeah, don't forget to like the video and leave your comments. I always love reading those. There's so many comments. I can't even keep up with them sometimes. You guys are so passionate. I love that. So continue doing that. Comment, like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. There's going to be a lot more Expanse and other stuff coming to this channel. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Whoops.